Hello, my lovely, wonderful people. Welcome back to Spice Channel TV. The Imo State Governor, Senator Hope Uzodimma, has warned against the nationwide protests scheduled for August 1st to 14th, labeling it as too early. The governor made the comment while speaking to the State House correspondents after meeting with President Bola Tinubu alongside the former Senate President Pius Ayim Pius and his Ebonyi State counterpart Francis Nwafuru at the presidential villa in Abuja. Now, according to Hope Uzodimma, democracy is about opinion of the people and protest is allowed in a democratic setting, but every protest must be reasonably conceived to be able to make political sense. And for him, he thinks it is too early at this time, in the life of Tinubu's government for anybody to come out and say he or she wants to stage a protest. First of all, they have not been any engagement where those who are sponsoring the protest was able to tell the federal government the reason for the protest. Secondly, given the global situation today and the insecurity in the country, Hope Uzodimma feels that we have a very fragile political environment that if it's not managed and protected very well, it may collapse the entire country. And for those who are going to protest, what are the reasons for the protest? And if they have no reasons for the protest, then he has advised well-meaning Nigerians and citizens of the country who are making sacrifices and some of the people who have paid the supreme price for the existence of this country should guard Nigeria with jealousy. So Hope Uzodimma feels that Nigerians coming out on the 1st of August to stage a protest against the government, it's a wrong timing for Nigerians to do so, to stage any protest, because the implementation of doing it, if care is not taken, it may be hijacked like the NSAS experience where criminals hijacked and innocently conceived agitation by young Nigerians. So this is another kind of temptation, and Hope Uzodimma thinks that those behind the protest have not been able to come out openly and say they are behind it, and this is something that is the motive and that is yet to be unveiled. So he thinks, it's too early to protest. It's too early for people to protest. Now, if people are coming out to protest, what are their reasons? And these issues, do they need to be addressed? What are the issues? So these are the facts that Hope Uzodimma has pointed to Nigerians, giving his reasons for this discouraging the masses from partaking in this protest. Now, I must say, even before the talk of protests, a lot of people have been complaining about the hardship in the country, the sufferings. Is it that Hope Uzodimma doesn't know the complaints of Nigerians, or he's just saying this so that he can, try to cover up the federal government's mistake? Because before this talk of protests, Nigerians have been complaining of the extreme, of the harsh economic conditions and the state of the nation. Now, amid the wake for the cause of this protest, some certain persons, some youths in the north, had, printed T-shirts ahead of the protest, and it was said that some DSS officials have started arresting some of these people that are gearing up for the, end bad governance protest in Nigeria. That some of them are being arrested by the DSS. So this is to show that the DSS, the Nigerian government, they are working together, to halt the youth from protesting, And we know that the people that are pushing for this protest, the likes of Omoyele Sowore, ever since Tinubu came into power, and he removed the fuel subsidy, Omoyele Sowore have been crying out that as a result of Tinubu's policy, there will be a revolution. And come August 1st, we are going to see a nationwide protest in Nigeria, against Tinubu's government, barely 2 years of his administration. I can see why Hope Uzodimma said it's too early, because Tinubu's administration has not gotten up to 2 years. Tinubu's administration clocked 1 year, May 29th, 2024, a year and few months. So we've not even gotten to 2 years, and Nigerians are already saying we want to protest. I guess that's why Hope Uzodimma said it's too early. Now, Hope Uzodimma asking Nigerians what reasons. There are so many reasons there, Governor Hope Uzodimma, for people coming out to protest, except you claim not to see these reasons, but the reasons are there. Now, talking about having dialogues, the way the structures are now, I don't think there is any organization, there is anybody, this is not the NLC. This is not the labor union. This is not the TUC that the government can call them and dialogue with them and negotiate with them in a closed-door meeting, and then they would halt the nationwide protest. No, these are Nigerian youths. So if the president wants to address the masses, he should as well come out and address the Nigerian youths. Yes, if he wants to dialogue, if he wants to reason with them before the elections, he can do, before the protest, I beg your pardon, he can do so. He can do so. Senator Alin Dume had also told President Tinubu that he should reason with the youths. He should negotiate with the youths. He should, conversate with the youths. He should have talks with Nigerian youths. So, Mr. Hope Uzodimma, Nigerians have a lot of reason to protest, and hunger is the number one reason. Hunger, the food crisis we are facing in this country. They say a hungry man is an angry man, and Nigerians are hungry. Therefore, they are angry. So, my country people, I know that there are some plots going on to hijack the protests. There might be some plots, or cooking on the ground to hijack the protest. But I must say, this protest came up as a result of genuine Nigerians who are, who wants to air their grievances to the government. Now, those that want to hijack the protests, it's left for them. I mean, everybody who is coming out to stage a protest know why they are coming out. So those perpetrators of evils that wants to hijack the protest, I would say they should disembark from such, from such mindset. They should disembark from such thoughts. It won't help the Nigerian youth. Instead, it will end up taking the lives of many, because we know our security agencies, they won't be so hasty. In fact, they won't they will be very hasty to open fire on the Nigerian youth, like what they did during the EndSARS protest. So Hope Uzodimma saying that they are plots to hijack the protest, we don't know until then. But Governor Hope Uzodimma, Nigerians have a lot of reason to stage a protest against the federal government, and I say it is not too early for Nigerians to stage a protest amid this current economic hardship. Guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comments section. Thank you.